So I'm going to walk just through a couple of the ways to operate it to make it the most useful and just show you some of the features of it. First thing we learned, and we would recommend, is get a pair of welding gloves. That way you can reach your hands in there, you can touch it, and you don't end up with blisters all over your hands. So a couple of the features here that I want to show you. One, if you can come a little closer. This right here is a temperature control. So we can move this all the way back, and this will keep the airflow as little as possible and prolong your burn. Or you can just turn it all the way, and it opens it up, lets as much air in as it can, and will push out as much heat as possible. So the further back you keep it, the more efficient the burn. So I like to keep it somewhere in the middle here. So to add a piece of wood, we take off our pot. It has these front doors here, and I don't know where my thing is. I'm going to show you one of these features because of this. Here is the handle to the front door here. It comes off because if this were to stay on, it would just be ridiculously hot all the time. So maybe I'm not going to add some wood. But you have the front doors here, double doors that swing open. You have access. You have these nice little things that hold the wood in place to keep it from putting pressure on the glass in the windows. You have the windows. This will store right down here on the side. So you can add wood here. You can add wood through the top, just like this. This opens up really easy. This is a very hot surface, so would always recommend wearing your gloves. And I don't think we're gonna get this piece of wood in here. So just to show you how that works. I mentioned the damper on this side early. We just kind of want the temperature. It functions most efficiently around 500 or 600 degrees. And so once this wood kind of catches, we will pull it down and close that up for the night, and we'll get a longer burn out of our wood. And the last thing I want to show, let's put this back up here. See, I can even feel the heat coming through my gloves. Is this ash pan. And you'll notice the fire will flare up as soon as I do this because it's going to let a rush of air in. But all of our ashes will fall down here. This pulls out really easily. And you can either just grab it with your gloves and pull it out. So even while it's hot and you got a fire burning, you can get rid of your ashes. Which, by the way, find a way to use your ashes. Put them in your soil. You can make lye out of it if you're burning hardwoods, and that just locks back into place. And that's the function of our stove.
Yeah, I would say the only heads up tip that I would really give is that you have to make sure that when you get wood, it is properly seasoned. So we honestly didn't 100% know what we were doing with that, and a way to tell if your wood is seasoned is that when you clink it next to another piece of wood, or even like on a hard surface, it'll make a tinking kind of echoey noise. And if it does not make that noise, it is not seasoned, and then you should not burn it in your wood stove. So yeah.
So that's just our quick rundown on our stove. We really enjoy it. I just have one last question for Starla. Who's your favorite person on the farm?
Well, you are, of course.
You guys hear that? That's right. All right, thanks you guys for watching. We have more videos planned and to come, and hopefully more of them will feature Starla, because that's what you guys want to see, and I don't blame you.